Students. So in our regular classes we were doing introduction to PHP. So we said that PHP is a server-side scripting language which was developed by Rasmus Ladov in the year 1994. So when you say server-side scripting language, so this PHP can be used to develop dynamic as well as static websites or web applications. So server-side scripting means the script is executed at the server end and the output will be sent back to our browser. Okay, then we had also seen that this PHP code can be embedded within XHTML document. So it always begin with the angular bracket followed by question mark and PHP, and it ends with the question mark followed by an angular bracket tags. Then we had also seen the reserved words of PHP, that is there in PHP. Then we had also seen the variables, that is primitive operation and expression. So under that we had seen variables. So we said that PHP is dynamically typed, so it's not required for you to specify the type of the variable during declaration. That is, when you assign the value, automatically the type will be assigned to that. Then we also spoke something called as unbounded variable. So an unbounded variable is such a variable which is not assigned any value, sorry. So unbounded variable is a variable which is not assigned any value. Then we had also seen about error reporting function. So what is this error reporting function? If you want to be told when an unbound variable is referenced, then we can go for error reporting function. So if you are referenced a variable that is unbounded means no value is assigned, then in such cases some information should be told to us. So for that you can go for error reporting function. Then we had also seen integer type, string, boolean. Then we had seen the arithmetic operators, operations. So under this, the different string functions of PHP. This is a very important question from your semester exam point of view. So they will ask you which are the different functions with the example. So all these were already done in your regular classes. So we'll move on with the next topic, that is output. So in the beginning we said that PHP is a server-side scripting language. So it is executed at the server end and the output will be sent to the browser. So we'll come to the output statements. So we can either use the echo statement or you can go for the print function. So in our prescribed textbook they have spoken about the print function. So we'll move ahead with the print function. So print function is used to create a simple unformatted output. So when you say unformatted, so you are not going to do any modification, as it is you're going to print. But the same thing if you're saying formatted. So if you're saying formatted, what is the meaning of that? We can make some modification. So in our C language we have already seen about printf function. So that f is indicating formatted. So in this case what will happen? So this general format that is given to you in your textbook. So for printf you have literal string followed by parameters. So this literal string can be your format specifier, you can also call it as a type specifier. So how will it be represented? You have a percentage followed by this 10 is nothing but the width which is assigned to the character. So in this case you can have a string field which is having 10 characters. Similarly here 6. So an integer which can be having 6 digits. So this is your general format of your printf function. Similarly, one more example they have given of a variable whose name is day and it is assigned a value Tuesday. Similarly, another variable high which is assigned a value 79. So you have a print statement here, high on percentage 7s. So for this s, the corresponding variable is Tuesday. So you'll be getting a message statement as high on Tuesday was. For this percentage d, it is 79. So what is the output you're going to get? High on Tuesday was 79. So this is a statement that can be printed. Okay, that is one thing. So now we'll come back here. So print takes string parameter. So we're not seeing this example, so we'll just come here. So print can be written as print followed by double quote. You can see here apples are red. So this is one statement. Followed by that you have used a break tag. So this break tag, what is the purpose of break tag is, after this break tag whatever you have written, so or you can also say after this particular statement, whatever following next statement will be there, that has to come in the next line. Okay, so the result of this statement is apples are red will be in one line, and the next line you'll be getting a message, will be displayed a message as kumquats aren't. So this is your next line. Okay, this is one way how you can use your print. Next, print takes string parameters. So you can also write print this way, that is print followed by an opening parenthesis, and you have written 47, so 47 will be printed as it is. And the next example, variables that appear in double quoted string are interpolated. So what is the meaning of this? You have written print, followed by that you have written double quotes. The result is, so within the double quote you have this dollar result. So this dollar result is nothing but this is a variable. So what is the meaning of interpolated? Whatever value is assigned to this particular variable, that will be displayed. Okay, so this is about your print function. So you have to tell print function is a simple unformatted, but same thing the next one, if you go for printf, that is formatted. Okay, when you say formatted, you can use this type specifier, whereas in this case this is one way, within double quotes you can write, then you can also write within parenthesis. And the third point, what you're saying, whenever you're writing inside the double quote, it is interpolated, that is whatever value will be there, that will be displayed. But same thing if you're writing in single quotes, then so in our regular classes we said, in case the escape sequences is written inside single quotes, then the corresponding action won't be done. But same thing if you're written inside double quote, corresponding action will be done. So this is about your output. Okay, so we have a program that is given to you in your textbook. We'll just see that program. Okay, so we'll just see that program. So this particular program has been asked in your semester exam. Okay, so they will ask, write a PHP program, okay, to display a message and today's date. Okay, so this is the program what you have to write. So before going to the program, I'll just tell you. So for this for executing this program, you require a server. So here the server which I have used is XAMPP, that is an open source web server. Okay, which can be used for PHP, Perl. Okay, it is having Apache as well as MySQL. So what you need to do is, first of all you have to install this XAMPP. Okay, and you have to run this server. Only when this server is running, so you can see here Apache as well as MySQL are running here, you can see here. Okay, only when these are running, it is possible for us to execute this particular program. So we'll come to the program. So I have written this program in an editor called as Sublime Text. You can go in for your Notepad++ also, or you can go for your NetBeans IDE also, that is left to you, but I have used a Sublime Text. So that is you editor that is used to write a code here. So we'll come to the program. So the first line is telling us, so in the beginning I said your PHP code is embedded inside the XHTML document. Okay, so the first line is going to tell us the version of the XML, that is your XHTML, that has been used. Okay, so what is the first line telling you? Which is a version. Okay, so that is here in the code it is written as version is 1.0, and what is the encoding type, or in other way we can also say how a character is represented. So here UTF-8, that is nothing but Unicode transformation format. 8, that 8 is nothing but represent a character, you require 8-bit block. Okay, so XML version that is 1.0. Okay, so these are used to store as well as transport your data. Okay, next one you have doc type, that is nothing but it is going to tell you document, or it is going to give you document type definition. So here it is w3.org, that is nothing but worldwide consortium which have come into a standard. So these are required to write in your XHTML document. So you can just check out or you can just check out. So these are optional ones, but better we write it. Okay, so we'll just see when executing, I'll just show you, you can comment this and see, we'll see what is the result you're going to get. Okay, and next statement, that is a comment that is written. So you can see here your XHTML, you can write the comment like this: angular bracket followed by exclamatory, two hyphens, then followed by whatever you want to write here. Here we have written as today.php, an example to illustrate the PHP document. Followed by this, so this XML, so this is actually written over here. So I've just written inside the comments to just show you that is an optional one. So what is this is your namespace. Okay, so again this is an optional one, so I just put it inside the comment section. So I will write it inside the comment section. Okay, so now we'll come here, we'll come to the HTML tag, head, as well as title. In the title we have written as today.php. You're closing the title as well as the head tag. Then we are coming into the body tag, then P is representing your paragraph. Now we'll come to the PHP part. Okay, so we said that PHP is embedded inside the XHTML document. So you can see here it begins with angular bracket followed by question mark PHP, and we have used the output function. Which is output function? We have used here print followed by, you have written double quotes. Okay, inside the double quotes what we have written, so this particular program is going to display you a message, followed by that it is also going to tell you today's day as well as date. Okay, so within the double quote, you this B is representing the bold tag. Okay, so we want to display welcome to my home page, so this should be bold. So we have used the bold tag. If you don't want that, you can just remove it off. And this BR is nothing but your break tag, so it is going to bring today in the next line. Okay, again you have one more print statement wherein you're printing today is, and here you have closed the bold tag. Okay, that's left to, if you want you can skip all this, you can simply write welcome to home page, but it is just the appearance, okay, matters. So for that purpose you have written here in the bold tag, so you have closed the bold tag here. Then the next statement is going to print the date, so we have used the date function. So you can see here date function, you have passed some parameters. So what is the first parameter for the date function? That is L. L is nothing but it is going to tell you the day of the week. Okay, and the next one is F. F is going to tell you which month. Okay, followed by that J. J is going to tell you the date. Suppose if today is 15th, so it is going to tell 1/5. Followed by that S. S is nothing but it is going to represent the suffix, like if it is 15, so the th suffix whatever you're writing, so that is represented by H. Okay, so for more information about this date function you can check it in php.net. Okay, so this is your program to display a message as well as date. So this particular program has been asked in your semester exam, so please make sure you have understood this particular program. Okay, so here you have closed the PHP, then paragraph body HTML is closed. So once you have written this program, now what you have to do, you have to save it. So you can just go to file, save. So I have already saved this, but I'll just tell you the path where you have to save. Okay, so what did I say in the beginning? We require the XAMPP server. So the XAMPP is installed in your C drive, so you have to go to that XAMPP folder, and sorry, this is not visible. So we'll go to C drive, then you have to go to the XAMPP folder. In the XAMPP folder you have htdocs, so within that you have to save. So I have saved here today.php. Okay, you can also create a folder inside this htdocs and you can save there. In that case, in the URL you have to type one more folder name. So here I have directly saved here inside docx. Now we'll see how to execute this particular program. So you have to go to your web browser. So I'm using Google Chrome here. So here you have to give, in the URL you have to write localhost slash today.php. So this is a path where my file is stored. So this is the output what you're going to get. So welcome to my home page followed by today is. So all this we had written inside the bold tag, so it is bold. Okay, and why this part is coming in the next lines? Because I have used the break tag. and today is nothing but for the date function you have passed the parameter L. L is for today's day, followed by April. What is the parameter? That is F. And for 15 it is J, lowercase j, and this TH is nothing but the suffix, that is uppercase S. So this is your program, what you have to write for output. I hope you have understood this. If you have any queries, you can kindly ask. Thank you.